So, you're burning out the pancreas, and it can't break down the sugar, so the sugar stays in the blood. Before it gets out of the blood, some of it becomes urine, so the sugar stays in the urine. That's what I'm trying to get to. And it pulls out the moisture of the bladder and the muscle that controls urinating. That's why you see diapers for adults, because the sugar did that. It stayed in the urine, pulled the moisture out of the bladder, pulled the moisture out of the muscle, and they peed on itself. Which doesn't, they just buy diapers, you know what I mean. It didn't stop my brother. He'd take off his diaper, put on half sex, put his diaper back on. I mean, keeping it real. So, I'm saying, it looks a long way from sugar, but it's sugar. Because it's a disease of the pancreas, one of which is diabetes. Another of which is arthritis, because it pulled the moisture out of the joints. And the joints rub together, arthritis. The sugar sitting in the blood and the fluids, pulling the moisture out of the eyes, cataracts and glaucoma. The sugar sitting in the blood and gets in the skin and pulls the moisture out of the skin, and you got young men 25 years old bald. It's sugar. I'm just trying to explain this, things that you think are not related to. It's sugar. The sugar causes attention deficit, which is a new word for senility. You look under senility, look under attention deficit, same definition. You got a 6-year-old kid, you say, where's your homework? I don't know. I don't know. He's already senile. You know I'm telling you the truth. That's senility. What pulled the moisture out of the brain cells and killed them? Sugar. All of this is caused by sugar. What dries out the women's skin so they have to buy more lotion? Sugar. Why do women and men like sweet smelling perfume? Oh, she smells sweet. She smells like a candy bar, Negro. That's sugar. We want the woman to smell like a sugar, plus we call her sweetie. We are addicts. He's not talking to you, he's talking to sugar. This sugar is just creeping through all these different paths, and you're waiting for the big thing called diabetes. I'm saying it's already messed you up. Because the Greeks said you pee a lot when you have something wrong with your pancreas. And the Greek word for I pee a lot is called diabetes. You see? It was always sugar. And what did they put black people on all over the world? Sugar. What turns to sugar quickly? White potatoes and French fries. And white rice. Sugar. Sugar is emotionally attached to a feeling. See, I'm back to emotion. Remember, your culture gives you emotions. Your reaction to your emotion is a feeling. I'm back to that. The inability to love, give love, or receive love is related to sugar. The sugar represents the love of your birthday, your love of a holiday, Christmas. So if you can't manifest love in your life, you eat the sugar, you eat the love. You see? It's emotional dysfunctionality at its best. That's why women will be up late at night eating ice cream, because they're trying to eat the love they can't get from Leroy. You follow me? I'm just trying to explain what's going on here. You see? And they don't want no black dildo, they want a white dildo. Sugar. Look out, couples are now sharing the same dildo. That in itself, never mind. Never mind. Sugar. So, I'm trying to say that we survived slavery, we survived lynchings, and this is nothing new for us. We can get past this one, I'm telling you. If you can get past slavery, you're a real tough dude. And we got past slavery, I'm just telling you. We can get past this, but we're so beat down that we think we can't do that. You just keep going, that's what Harriet Tubman say. You just keep going. And she killed more black people with that rifle than white people. Because they would tell the master, she talking about some freedom, master. I don't know what she trying to take me away from you, master. She talking about freedom. Her turn around and say, you coming with me? He said, no, I'm going back to master. Pow! Bust a cap in it. She killed more black people than white people. I'm just telling you the truth. You can't trust no Uncle Tom. It's an Indian, Uncle Tom, black Uncle Tom. Yes, right. So what I'm trying to say is, you can shut down the sugar craving with chickweed, which is a herb. Chickweed. And if you want a mineral, we use vanadium. 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 It's a mineral. It's on the periodic table. Teach it to kids in school all the time. They don't know. It's time for me to stop talking now. You know I don't like talking. Okay, so anyway, vanadium alone will get rid of diabetes in 6 months. Alone. But you can't eat any white rice, vitamin sugar, honey, bleach white. You can't eat any of that. It's spelled with the letter V as in victory. vanadium. Vanadium. The herb is chickweed. The amino acid is glutamine.
Do you need a chromium to go with the vanadium?
A what?
Chromium, vanadium, chromium.
Chromium, you don't have. Chromium is a vitamin that's used for diabetes. Vanadium is a mineral used for diabetes. Glutamine is an amino acid used for diabetes. Chickweed is a herb used for cravings. One of which is sugar. Another can be masturbating. I don't care what you're craving. It shuts down craving. It could be Atlanta Housewives. Because everything is using the same highway. A truck goes down the highway, a Jeep, a motorcycle, all they use the same highway. And craving goes down the same neurological, goes down the same nerve system. That's all I'm trying to say. Yeah, you can use chromium if you don't have high blood pressure. Chromium. Because chromium sometimes will spike the blood pressure. That's why I didn't mention it. But chromium is popular. Chromium picolinate, I think, is popular. But that's getting into my words. I didn't want to go into those words. Chromium and picolinate is a division of another nutrient. And I didn't want to go into all that old science crapola that I know. Not that there's anything wrong, because I teach a lot of chemistry and biology and all that stuff, physiology. I'm just saying it's a language. Don't think you're learning anything. You're learning a language. And that's what I teach. Linguistics, to tell you the truth. Because there's 3 things that we can use to say the same thing. I can say B2, or I can say to God, thiamine, which is B2. Or I can give it a color name and call it a flavonoid. Flavonoid is the color name for B2. B2 is it's just 3 different names, and you don't know which name where I'm coming from. So I'm just keeping you confused by using all these different languages. That's what we do. We're linguistic specialists in chemistry. We're not teaching you anything. We just change the language. I can say inhale, inspire. I'm just changing the language. Yeah, you're breathing. That's all. But I'm using all these different words. And you say, hey, this is deep, this is heavy. No, it ain't. I'm just switching words to hide my ignorance. That's what white people do.